So then what was I doing? Going to meet this guy, apparently. Yeah, because I want to learn how to start curing my fever.
An outlander? Isn't this nice?
Nope. Where this cave is. Guess it crashes or anything. I'll take that.
Picking pockets.
Wait a minute.
No rough stuff. Just take. Go. Don't sound that much fun.
Straight and swift like the wind, yeah. Go.
From you!
Being stuck in this corner sucks. I have to use some potions.
Fucking scum. You'll pay for that.
I kinda expected that to kill me, but there's nothing else I could do. It's that stupid little room they got me stuck in.
That's all you got?
That's not what I wanted.
Just a scratch. Oh, shit!
What? That's all you got?
Fucking piece of shit!
For some reason I didn't want that. It really comes at you if you're just casting spells.
Pay for that.
Hopefully they have nice stuff to eat here now that I need to actually eat to regenerate my health. Alright, I didn't pick up this book that time. I really want crusty bread, though. Like, he wants terrible bread. Chunk of cheese, oh boy. Iron ore. I can mine that, I guess, when I look at my phone. Goblet of fire. Iron arrows, oh boy. How deep does this place go? Silverware, though. I'm okay with that. I mean, hit the load button. There we go. Just wanted to save, so I wouldn't have to fight those guys again. Random mud crab. Oh no, I've been attacked. Not by crabs, anything but that. Oh, for some reason I got the kill cam and then decided not to actually hit it. What's the point of coming in here? I didn't really find anything of interest, really. I got just spawned me in between two of these guys. Oh, I guess I accidentally walked back into the cave. At least it loaded pretty quick this time. Like, I'm hitting them, but it's like bouncing off the water instead. So which direction are we going? That way, apparently. Oh, hey, more ore. Can always use more. I'll get a flawless garnet though. It's nice. Some kind of checkpoint up here or something. I'll just save in case anything happens. Let me. There we go. House. Is that a highwayman or is it just a dude?
How about that? Another traveler. I thought I was the only one still traveling. That's a good question. Let me think. I'm not sure if this helps, but an innkeeper told me lately that because of the Red Madness, very few prospectors are bold enough to go to the Shadow Steel mines in the Powder Desert anymore. If you have the smithing skills and want to find some precious ore, you should check one of the mines there.
Interesting.
Trade? Huh. Well, I guess it depends on what you need.
Wow, these are expensive. Guess that's because they're all master. And we have two of those. We don't need two, I don't think. No, we kind of do, though. Another thing about it. I know we don't need another backpack, I don't think, so meh. Probably don't need coal. Oh, why am I not using that? It's like way better than what I have. And it's leaching. Don't think we need any traps or anything. Yeah, that spell time since we already have it.
Safe travels.
Surprised that these aren't stealing. But I'm okay with that.
How am I supposed to pay that much? Bloody cutthroats.
Should probably learn those spells real quick while I'm actually thinking about it. Oh hey, we found a collectible. Nice. Those really are just everywhere. Yeah, Quicksilver over there. I'll take that first. Might as well in case we end up crafting stuff, even though it seems a lot harder to do in this mod than it is in Skyrim, where you can just craft to get crafting XP. In this one you actually have to go buy books and go out of your way. What happens if you collect all 100?
Now look at that. A lonesome trap. Some folks just never learn.
Surprised I didn't stagger at first. Ow. Oh wow. A lot of damage, I'll take that. If I wasn't down there with a bedroll thing up here, I would have not drinking all those potions probably. Probably only drinking one. Probably check this cheese wheel. How can I tell if I'm saturated or not? That's the real question. God, we're so close to being full on fever. It's not even funny. bugs. Bear. Need to heal. Nope, killed me. Bear OP. Moral of the story. Gotta go fight that bandit again. Maybe this time I won't, like, get wrecked. I gotta get the quick... Yeah, screw it. I'm not even gonna get the Quicksilver this time. I'm gonna grab the collectible and move on. Shit, arrows and stuff up there, so I actually do want to kill the bandit again. Did you have anything here? I don't remember. I think there were 2 potions in there last time.
Now look at that. A lonesome traveler. Some folks just never learn.
That went a lot easier that time. I guess I'll set up a really good greatsword. Yeah, I was supposed to also switch to that hand axe. Let's do that now, before I forget again. Oh no, that's a 2-handed, that's why. Yeah, that's why I was like that. Let's use this for now, though. Let's not go down the bear path this time. That'd be the smart thing to do. We'll just go on with our lives normally. Actually, that's really close by the looks of it. Yeah, I kind of have to go near the bear then. There we go. There we go. Use the terrain to my advantage this time. Scared another bear though. See, killed it that time, no problem. Where'd it go though? I kinda want its pelt. Yeah, well, I'm sure I'll find more. Is there anything cool around here? Looks like Dwarven ruins to me. I think I stepped on a bone. There's some bones rolling around anyways. Yeah, that requires a key. I guess that's where we're going to be coming out of then. If I know how games tend to work. I didn't know if that was a chest or something. Would have been nice if it was, but no. No. Broken weapon parts, scissors. Crusty bread. Scroll that I'm taking. Some more. Yeah, might as well mine it. I wish mining would go faster. I think I actually equipped it and then hit it to mine it faster, but meh. I think it still takes about the same amount of time, probably, because of how slow the hitting rate is. Judging from those crystals, getting too close is going to poison me. Not really poison me, but give me a headache.
Shit!
Yep.
Get away from there! Now!
Okay. Oh, that was interesting.
By the prophet's ass, 1 second later and I would have been scraping your remains off the floor. What in blazes are you doing here anyway? Let's put it this way. I know how to hide when I don't want to be seen. And concerning the explosion, you stepped right into a Kyranian dust crystal. Get a little too close and wait a little too long, and you'll have your ass blown around your ears by an explosion that would put any cannon to shame. Lashiri? Oh my. The fellow really isn't one for names, is he? I'm Lashari, but never mind that. At least it proves you're not lying. Anyhow, I hope you're not the backup I asked for. I was hoping for someone more, impressive. No offense. Is that so? Indeed. You have some uncontrolled magic inside you. And quite a lot of uncontrolled magic. Not bad. I've never felt anything like this before. Very well.
Power
If Constantine
overwhelming.
insists, I will perform the ritual on you. But it'll have to wait, since I'm up to my neck in this shit, as you've probably noticed. Short version
Not really.
or long version? Which do you prefer? Fine. I suppose you already know that that is me, my assistant, 2 Arcanists, and 4 Keepers, are here to do research on, well, on something, which is exactly what we've done these past weeks. But, as I went upstairs to get something a couple hours ago, I suddenly heard screaming and the clanging of metal coming from downstairs. As I looked for
Dwemer
cover,
stuff.
I saw these 2 shapes in red robes vanishing into the lower parts of the ruin. I have no idea who they are or why they're here, but to me, they look like mercenaries. Anyway, fact is, my esteemed Enderalian colleagues and my assistant are still down there, together with our research, and I want them back. And before you ask, yes, you can help me. You'll have to, actually, if you want me to tame your magic. I wouldn't have a chance fighting the
What a
mercenaries by
jerk.
myself,
Blackmail.
but the 2 of us might be able to do it, provided you can defend yourself, which I'm quite sure you can. What do you say? Are you ready? Oh, that's hard to explain. But part of it is finding the answer to the universal question. Why do some people have the nerve to ask irrelevant questions when shit after we've cleaned up the mess? We can do this whole, who are you and what are you doing here thing if you want to. But this really isn't the time. No idea. But I don't think there are more than a dozen. Also, they don't anticipate any resistance, which is to our advantage. Fine, then follow me. And keep your weapons ready. I think I just heard steps down there.
I wonder if we're gonna run into more of those shards. Probably, if I had to assume. Is your weapon enchanted? Looks enchanted.
Right. Get there.
Just try.
All you got?
No, she's actually just straight up mage. Looks like she has a dagger in her hip though. And she's also good at stealth somehow.
Hang on. What's this?
It's a corpse.
By the prophet's ass. The prophet's ass. I don't believe it. They're orders. My assistant, Sev. It seems he's the reason these fuckers managed to take us by surprise. Save it for Sev when I shove the staff up his ass and fire a thunderbolt.
I want a steel sword. I'm taking all this. It's all mine. Don't need that sword anymore. I'm also probably gonna switch all my armor over. At least some of it. Most of my enchanted armor probably not. What did I have from that? How weird. Just gonna keep walking. I'd like to equip this, please. There we go. Hit it multiple times.
Shit, can you smell that? That's fire. So, these guys really are trying to destroy our research. We have to do something. You're adept at magic, right? Take this spell and use it to put out the fires. If I'm right, the mercenaries are trying to destroy the stone fragments. We have to stop them. You take the lower part of the ruin. Try to save as many stones as you can. I'll take the upper part, and when it's all done, we'll meet here again.
Great.
Oh, and one more thing. If you should find my assistant Sev down there, try to take him alive and bring him to me. I want to take care of him myself, okay? Then let's get going.
I don't know why it just randomly forced me to pull out my sword. Or is it because I have to know that magic? Fire extinguisher. Okay, I'll decide that's my favorites right now. Take that book though. Go. Guess safety is not going to be a thing that we're going to do here. We do have magic weakness, which is unfortunate right now. Stop running away from me.
Hey, over here! Help me! Put out the fire! Fucking piece of shit! Help me! For goodness sake! Damn, that was close. Those bastards! Just let
Probably should eat some food real quick to get my health back.
down here to die. Can you believe it? Despite
Yes.
everything I did. Oh, forgive me.
Oh, we just teleported out then, I'm guessing. Looks like I have to go up this way. Now we gotta. Ow. Very annoying that I'm not able to knock him down.
What? That's all you got?
Take another dagger to spare, I guess. I already have one, but. Where'd her body go? Yeah, okay, I can't get in through there then. Game says no. Gonna be done rotating anytime soon.
Well, I'll be damned. That's what I call good timing. I take it you were successful? What about the fragments? Did you save them? Well, I guess that'll have to do. Thanks. What about Sev? Did you find him? Fuck. That little shit. I was hoping I could make him tell us who's behind all this. Well, whatever. No use crying over spilt milk, I guess. What's your name, anyway? Amidst all this, we didn't have time for formalities. You're pleased? Well, that's good to hear. I actually had the feeling that I was a little rough on you. Sorry for that, really. Sometimes I just have a short fuse. Anyway, let's talk about the reason you're here. For starters, tell me how you managed to get the old ranter to trust you. That doesn't happen very often. I've got time.
Does she really have time, though? Does she really?
Uh-huh. So, you're saying that you learned all this, the magic, the swordplay, in such a short time? That's fascinating, to say the least. And these visions, if I understand correctly, you foresaw the death of the two apothecary? It does indeed. But hey, who am I to judge? Here you are, the mysterious stranger who appeared out of thin air and, without much fuss, took out an entire group of sellswords. And even better, now you tell me that these skills come from studying magic for only a couple of weeks, and that you can see the future. You certainly are full of shit. Not you, sorry. I mean, I just had a strange thought. But no, that would be crazy. Way too unlikely. Well, I'd like to speak freely, but I'm bound to my agreement with the Holy Order. However, I will tell Constantine and old Aranthiel about my theory. And you will probably have to be patient until the latter decides to put you in the picture. Sorry. But if my idea is correct, then we'll be in a position to really kick ass. Anyway, hold still for a moment. Ready? All right, let's do this. Don't worry, it'll just tickle a bit. Fuck!
Wow.
Are you all right? That wasn't on purpose. Really. Sorry, as I said, I didn't mean to do that. I have no idea what just happened. The ritual isn't exactly harmless, but normally you shouldn't feel more than a weak tickle at most, regardless of how it goes down. But, maybe this has something to do with the strangeness of your aura. I already said this, but it's so different. It's hard to explain. Somehow complex and cold, maybe. But hey, I'm probably just out of practice. It worked, and that's what matters. Your fever will now settle down to an endurable level, and maybe even vanish if you're careful. And now, I suggest you return to Constantine. I will get the stones to safety in the meantime. You need anything else? If not, see you later. We're going to meet again. I can feel it. Well, put simply, they're supposed to protect us. But old Aranthiel will tell you more about it later. Take care.
Guess we're gonna take that lever out if we really want to now. So let's go that way. No, one looks that one too. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a Meyer Tower. That's cool then. So where are we going? Guess back to Ark. Oh crap. Whoops. Alright, yeah, that's where I thought we'd probably end up. Thought the stairs would have been over there since it starts you facing in that direction, but whatever. I'd like to get over to that Myrad Tower, to be honest. Apparently I'm in combat. For some reason I'm having trouble hitting these guys. There we go. Wow, that did a lot of damage, more than I expected. The real question is, what's my fever at? 71% still. So I'd like to get over to that Myra tower, I think. The fight could have went a lot better, too. Up, please. 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 There we go. Could use that old hitbox. Yeah, kind of realized that when I saw the beehive, that I was probably gonna get jumped by a bear. Just can't heal or anything because the stupid fever hasn't gone away. I was like, oh yeah, fever's gone, don't worry about it. No, still at 71%. Don't look at me. Nope, you looked at me. I like to stand up. There we go. Not get stuck on a branch, please. I get away from it.
Hello. Good to hear. Where to?
Madame?
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I had crossed the Red Sea once. We'll
Walk
see.
blessed. What can I do for... What, you're asking me? I'm flattered. But let me think. I think one of the former Archmagisters of the Order wrote it, and there were all kinds of tales about the... Grandpa always said they were just tales, but who knows? You should go to the library. Sure.
Just says food.
Come back anytime.
Oh, those increase carrying capacity permanently. Didn't know that.
Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Have you been?
Even though the guards of Al Rashim, with an exemplary act of bravery, prevented their.
Blank gravestones.
Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you?
What?
What? Did you say something? No, I'm perfectly fine. This is a grave. I'm kneeling in front of it. It couldn't be better. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. My sister, Gadia. I don't know if you've heard about it, but there was this incident in the temple.
Heard of that.
And you've heard about it. My sister. You know, she met this boy. He was only of the manufacturer's path, and neither our parents nor the Holy Order would have. I called her a fool. I told her that it was our path to serve the Order, and that leaving here would be a sin. 3 days later, it happened. She sat in the first row in Europe.
I didn't tell them that already.
You know. You say it as if it were far-fetched. But it is my fault. Without me, she would be with that boy in Duneville. Building a new life.
Not wrong.
It is my fault she was in the lecture that day. No matter how I twist and turn it. This is how it is. Easy for you to say. Anyway, I should go back to the temple. Thank you for your words.
Just practicing out here randomly slashing. Did he hit me?
Yes.
I wonder how good their armor is. Brace the sun.
Walk blessed.
Where are we going? Over there again? Yep. We'll save in case a crash happens or something.
This is holy ground.
Walk blessed.
You do not belong.
Of course. Sister.
There you are.
I completely forgot.
Have a moment.
Oh,
How do you forget these things?
damned old fool.
Like 30 people died or something.
I guess I should be lenient with her. Here, I think I owe you this for your time. Now, excuse me. We have a lot to do here.
Only what's written in the old lore. He was a fast climber, and he wasn't born into the cast like most sun priests are.
Wait, so you're saying he was no Dilger by blood?
Now, if it isn't the prodigy, well... Yes, I know. She's already told me everything. Good work. Even though part of her report seemed to be a bit... enthusiastic. But I'll leave the judgment to Aranthiel. He wants to talk to you anyway. Seems you've caught his interest.
Have I?
Didn't I tell you that already? He's the highly esteemed, holy Grand Master of the Order. Tilor Aranthiel, son of Lorius I, praised be his name. An old legend, risen from the dead, or something like that. In the Emporium, the last building on the left side of the temple. Just tell the guard that Aranthiel has asked for you, and they will let you in. Ah yes, before I forget. My dame Lucy has left a token of gratitude for you. It's your choice. Do you want a book, an old map, or a bag of pennies?
A map?
Very well.
I
Now
want the book.
get a move on. I'm sure we'll talk again later.
Where is this supposed to be?
Question is, do we want to go the armor and blocking route, or do we want to go like the one-handed? I agree, one-handed. That's pretty strong if you use maces. Axes do bleed damage, and swords have 10%. I'm more of a sword person, so we'll go with that one. Jeez. You end up taking so much damage. I almost don't know if I want to do that right now. It's gonna hurt a lot more and I'll just randomly die, possibly. I think I'm gonna finish up that one for now.
What?
Don't want me.
Now, if it isn't the prodigy, well...
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It just work.
Get all them enchantments.
That's beyond me.
You. Good to see you.
Gotta wait for it to actually load.
Yes.
An outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be...
So everyone's gonna complain all the time.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Huh? Teolor Arenthiel has returned after all these years. Malphas truly smiles upon us.
Look at all the books.
Have you heard? Apparently the Blue Islands Coalition sent an emissary here to Enderal.
And to send an entire division across the sea
So many
because of a
books,
suspicion
scrolls.
is madness.
We need to find out who sent the mercenaries. This Pegast said that they were after the Signet Stone, and if they succeed in getting hold of it next time, then the Black Guardian alone knows how to stop the cycle.
The cycle. Listening to you talk almost makes me forget that all this fuss here is merely based on some bad dreams you and your Neremese friends had.
The threat is real.
Screw all your books.
As much as you like, but deep inside, you feel it as much as I do.
Tila, you're a commander, and a commander doesn't care about feelings, but about facts. You have made this mistake before, Tilor, back then in Kira, and we all know...
The mission will happen. I'm sorry.
You have a visitor.
So, you are the prodigy everyone is talking about. Interesting. I am Teolor Aranthiel, son of Lorius I and Grandmaster of the Order, and I'm honored to meet you. What is your name? Yes, and I will come straight to the point. You are here because I believe that you are special. Humanity faces a threat that needs to be stopped, and to achieve this, you are indispensable.
Man, you just show up one
Among
day and
other
everyone decides you're
things,
indispensable.
Yes. I do not need to explain to you that the present situation on Vin is chaotic. The wars, the living dead, common people who are losing their minds, to name only the most obvious. What most people are not aware of is the connection between these events. You, however, have encountered it, as have I.
It's weird how,
I do.
has Oblivion
And
stuff
I
there,
will
but it's
explain
not
everything to
it's even
you.
the same world as Oblivion.
What it means,
At least from what
who
I've
we are,
figured out so
and
far.
what your part in all of this is. Come, follow me. Maybe you already know who I am.
Nope.
My entire life, I served the gods
kind of a guy.
who ruled Vin, until their death 2 years ago. What you probably do not know is that the one responsible for their death is my son, Narazul Aranthiel. He hated the Lightborn because he believed that they robbed mankind of their right to freedom, so he strived to overthrow them.
Makes
He
sense.
found followers, formed an army and declared war on them, and thus on me, a servant of the Lightborn as well. It all ended in a battle 30 years ago, which Narazul won. He killed every single survivor except for me, and locked me in a dungeon on Nerine. I still do not know why he spared me.
Probably because he was your dad. Or you were his dad. Yeah. Whatever.
Good question. Because at the moment stability is the highest good. Even more so considering what we are facing.
The rulers of Kira and Kile both made the mistake to acknowledge the death of the gods to their people, and the civil wars that followed in their countries are evidence of the chaos that such a revelation entails.
That'd be believable.
Enderal is the cradle of the Order of the Gods, the epitome of theocracy. It is unthinkable what would happen if we confirmed these rumors.
So I feel like we're gonna end up being like a Lightborn or something.
Maybe when all this is over, that will change. But for now, it is imperative that we deny all rumors of that kind. There were circumstances favoring the development. But it's a long story, which we won't discuss now.
Seems to be a running theme here. Let's not discuss that right now.
Yes, after more than 30 years, when the death of the gods made the magic around the prison disappear. And during my escape in the northern mountains of Nerim, I also had them for the first time. The dreams.
And I have to have caps lock on because I had shift when he started talking to me. Actually, probably turn it off now. I think it'll work just the same. Oh, there it goes.
I always saw the same glaring, terrible light. Heard screaming, and I felt like I was burning up from the inside. And above all, like a veil, there was the knowledge of imminence. At first, of course, I dismissed these dreams as the delusion of a man close to death. So I concentrated on making it through the mountains somehow. 2 days after my escape, I was completely exhausted, and I would have died if a former acolyte of my son had not found me. Yes, but he did not recognize me, and brought me to their headquarters instead, an old monastery
what a failure.
in the mountains. The others were aware of my identity, but for whatever reason they did not kill me. Maybe because they thought that the death of the Lightborn had made me
you're sliding down.
I do not know. Still, even after my recovery, the dreams continued. At first, I doubted my sanity. But after
Earl, the mod list isn't up to date right now. Literally, all I have at the moment is just this mod installed. And it has other specific mods installed, and that's it.
I was not alone. He, as well as many others, magically gifted on Vin, dreamed the same dreams. And the more we talked about the matter, the stronger our suspicion grew. Which has now turned out to be the truth. Dreams. They come from the same place. They are a shared memory. A collective subconscious. Yes, I know that you can feel it too, and probably far more intense.
He's sliding down again.
But like you back then, we were not able to make sense of the images. So we went looking for answers in the remains of the civilization that was before us. The Pyreans.
The Dwemer. No, Pyreans.
3 things. First, there were many civilizations before us and before the Pyreans. Maybe hundreds, maybe thousands. Second, the history of each civilization unfolded and still unfolds according to a pattern. They emerge, they blossom, and at some point, at the apex of their existence,
Double skips.
they simply disappear without any trace. And third, everything that has happened in the past years, and which is still happening, indicates that this disappearance lies ahead of us.
That'd be a reasonable
We
thing.
are part of an eternal loop, a cycle, and our cycle is approaching its end.
Mine, they're not machines yet, so... Super machines. Yeah, I had a lot of mods installed before, but like I said, it's out of date right now. It's literally just this mod and whatever came with it that I have in right now because of how the system works.
Not identical, but one can split them up into episodes which repeat themselves in the very same manner, into patterns. Yes, dramatically put, they're the envoys of the end. Yes, it does. At first we considered it absurd, as probably you do at this moment.
Yep.
But there came a moment
Not quite,
when we
though.
simply could not deny it anymore. We began to study the history of the Pyreans more intensely, and the parallels were extraordinary. In its early days, the Pyrean Empire was split up by a disaster, just like Vin was split up by the Starfall after the reign of the Eterna. Also, the Pyreans had a ruling caste who declared themselves gods after the catastrophe. The two castes of the Sun Priest. They too ruled until they were overthrown. This overthrowing was followed by an outbreak of wars and chaos. And then, just like that, the Pyreans ceased to exist. They knew it was imminent, but they could not prevent it. They called this event the Cleansing. That is the question we need to find an answer to. The end was not violent, at least not in a sense as we know it. There was no natural disaster, no magical explosion, no plague. Even though there was war in the Pyrean Empire before its ruin, when the cleansing happened, it was as if all living beings simply fell down and died. It is ghastly. They tried, but they failed. Who knows why? Maybe they found out too late, or maybe they were too weak. Well, this is the reason why we need your help. Not only episodes of history recur within every cycle, characters do as well. Yes, the Pyreans call them the emissaries. They emerge very shortly before the cleansing occurs, like a law of nature, an answer to the Red Madness. And I am one of them, as are you. While I take on the role of the ruler, you take on the role of the prophetess. It's just a description. Call it what you will. But without doubt, it is the truth. Your story matches the descriptions perfectly. I do not know. Firespark the Mage has told me your story. And even though your fate is tragic, unlike me, you were insignificant before your change.
What
So
did you...
maybe everyone can become an emissary, or we simply have not understood the pattern yet. Yes. Former enemies or not, both sides have understood the magnitude of the threat. The magical knowledge of Narazul's former mages is vast, as is the power of the Holy Order. Even though not all of the Keepers agree, as you probably have already noted yourself. No, as I already said, the emissaries simply appear at the beginning of the end, like pieces on a chessboard. We are determined by our skills. How and to what end we use them is our choice.
It's a lot of
On
predestined
the one
prophecy
hand, your
stuff.
power. You carry the potential to master any skill within a fraction of the usual time needed. I assume you have already realized this. On the other hand, your ability to look into the past, and therefore into the future.
How does that make sense?
Your visions are a window into the past. And as every cycle is based on the same events, it is a window into the future as well. You can feel the thread this world is woven with. And because of that, you can see things that have happened, and thus will happen again.
It's a bit
This gift makes
eccentric,
you
saying that it's
indispensable
literally
to
the
us.
same exact thing
And
every
it is
time, even
why
though he
I
said that
want
it's not.
your help. That is the wrong question. The correct question is, what alternative do we have? To wait and die? Good.
It's main storyline, so we have to agree.
There's one
That's
more
how these
thing
things
before
work.
the actual work begins. I want you to join our order, and to do so, you have to pass a test, a trial. It is. Whatever you think about our story, we are the only faction that is strong enough to oppose the cycle. If you want to be part of our mission, you need to have access to our knowledge and resources.
Being some kind of
There
prophet
will be
doesn't give us
voices in
that
the Order
for some
speaking
reason.
against your admission, as they are speaking against the presence of the Neremese mages. Consider it an honor or a necessity. It is up to you.
Doesn't seem like a necessity.
It is the trial the novices
If
have
you
to pass
rule
in
them,
order
just
to
be like,
exalted
yeah,
to the role of a
prophet.
keeper.
They can do what they want.
Only the best students of the Squalor are allowed admission, and even though you have not been a novice, I want you to take it too. At this very moment, 2 novices are on their way to the testing grounds. I have informed them about your arrival.
He just assumed I'd agree to everything.
I have only a slight acquaintance with them. However, I know that they are both very talented and have been working hard toward the test. But see them for yourself. I had a hunch. Let us leave it at that.
Plot.
At the border to the Heartland, near the Whisper Wood. They will be waiting for you there. Take the Myret, talk to Signet Master Bartar, and hand him this package. And then follow his orders. Ah, one more thing. It might be self-evident, but keep your knowledge about the death of the Lightborn to yourself. I do not believe you can do any real harm. But in the worst case, path-abiding people will consider you a heretic.
Heresy.
After the cycle has been stopped, we will deliberate upon how we deal with the matter. If and how we tell our people about it. But not now, that is for sure. Now, leave. The sooner we can dispense with this formality, the better.
Is my migraine thing gone down at all? Not at all. I don't know how that's supposed to go down then. It's gonna make everything a pain if that doesn't ever go down.
This?
I guess where exactly are we going? Said something about taking the Myrad. No, did not want to do that. But to where? Be nice to know. So many places to go. So many loading screens. I would have liked if they condensed the city a little bit more so there weren't so many loading screens.
Yes?
Commandment. I swear they sound as if they're from Age of Empires 3. So bad. Is there no signpost out here where I can just fast travel from? Doesn't seem like it. Unfortunately.
Madame?
I might actually want to see if I can go to the ends here. I think there's one nearby. I don't know if this is just a tavern or it's actually an inn, because I'd like to see if sleeping gets rid of the fever. So I'm going to be wrecked if I can't heal properly.
Malphas's blessings, and our room's looking for you. Good. We'll open up the room for you. And please, no shady business.
Yes.
We want
You
the
should go
righteous
to the
passing in and
see
don't
what you
want
can
any
find
trouble.
in the old fortress.
Come back
How-
anytime.
Probably should just use the arcades. Probably would have been faster. Meh.
To you in the Undercity, in my laboratory.
Yep, no, still only 71. How do I decrease it? My HP is -10 because of the stupid fever too. Don't know how to get rid of it. Oh, such a shame. Yeah, that pretty much goes for every game. That people are either just telling their version of the truth or simply lying.
Can I help you?
Nope. Should be a signpost around here so I can get the Myred. But I don't know where. That's...
Some people just
that is weird.
Walk west.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No signpost around anywhere. Yeah, you'll get Skyrim remastered on October 28th if you buy the thing. I wouldn't buy Elder Scrolls 5 off Steam though. It's more expensive there. I think Kingwin or something would probably have a much better deal. $40 is absurd. It goes on sale so like much during the winter sales and stuff that I wouldn't see a point of buying it then. I just wait until it's on sale or go to Kingwin and get a better deal. Seriously, where's the signpost? I could have swore there was one near here.
Madame?
This is why you need a more condensed city so people don't get lost and confused. Especially when you take out the fast travel system. Just can't even get to where I want to go very efficiently.
Madame?
Disappointment. So I'll have to walk there. Just can't find the frickin' signpost, so I don't know how to get the Myrids. Also, one thing with the remaster that's going to be coming out is that a lot of mods aren't going to work if they have any scripts or if they rely on SKSE, which a lot of mods require the mod, like some other stuff that requires SKSE, so for now, like if you get the next like remastered thing, you're not gonna be able to mod it or anything for a while until that gets sorted out.
Obulus, my name, please.
Which is why when it comes out, I'm probably just gonna stream the vanilla campaign with no mods and then wait for SKSE to get its updates and figure out everything.
Please, just one penny.
And then I'll probably start doing modded stuff.
Yes?
Goats. That's one really sucky thing about this mod, is that it really disincentivizes you from exploring because of the fever mechanic. Because it doesn't seem to go away even when you sleep for like 8 hours. It's not very good. It just makes me not want to explore things. I don't want to waste a whole bunch of my fever energy just trying to heal myself after just going through a mine or something. If I've been in this building yet. The answer is no. That was too hard. Yeah, I think I'm currently, like, having a harder time of it than I should be because of this stupid fevers at like 70%. I didn't even see that thing. It's me, Brandon. That's what I go by anyways. At least what I choose to go by. Fox gonna aggro me? No. First one I met actually aggroed me, which confused me. Because foxes don't normally aggro you. And the normal one anyways. Is that a bandit? Let's get close and see. Yep. My real name's Matt. Most people just call me Ice Fox. Or Faded Gamer. Either one. Gotta go kill this archer.
What? That's all you got.
Oh, get a fall. Get a fall now. Anything cool up here? Blueprints, plate, frame rate lag. That's always nice. Alright, have a hunting longbow. I don't need another one. Lever for some reason. Oh, I was controlling that. Transgenderism, that's why. I don't require people to call me by it, because I understand that some people... That was weird. Some people don't like that stuff, and that's okay. People have their opinions, even if I consider them to be wrong, but... That's why I'm respectful enough to let people call me whatever they want right now. Yeah, I do. I haven't really done anything about it, even though I'm almost 23, but... you know how society is, and parents get disappointed in you half the time. But that's life. Deal with what you get, I guess. My friends are supportive of it. My parents, while confused, don't, and dislike it, don't absolutely hate me for it, and I stepped on the trap, apparently. 2 traps. Did the trap go off multiple times, or was there literally 3 of them? No, there's literally 3 of them. I'm bi. I like both guys and girls. It's more about personality than it is gender for me. Yeah, for some reason I'm having such a hard time seeing these bear traps. I don't know if you guys are. That was a bottle, not a bear trap. Those are rattly bones. So I'm gonna have to set this off if I walk in there, eh? Oh, I can actually shoot him from here. Oh, no one's here. I guess we'll wait to see if he comes down. No. All my relationships really have been online. Because, I was just never social in high school. So being in a relationship wasn't really a thing I'd do. And certainly admitting that in high school would have never been something I would have done. You gotta keep up your image and stuff, and yeah. I'm much more comfortable with it now that I'm a little bit older, and I understand myself a little bit more. It's probably gonna bring down rocks, so let's save in case that instantly kills me. Okay, now it was a log swing. Oh, so I guess that was a note for the archer that I just baited down there and then killed. Oh, I can sleep in this bed. That's actually pretty useful. I need to heal. Nope, enemies nearby. Of course they are. It's hard to explain. It's just kind of a feeling you get growing up that maybe you're not the most normal, and then it just is a feeling. It's really hard to describe. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I got locked in a kill animation. Yeah, it's one of the harder things to explain. You just have the feeling, and like, I guess a good comparison is like in high school, a lot of guys are interested in girls, like, oh, pretty and stuff. Like, no, I was more like, I wonder what their life's like. I wonder what it's like, and that's mostly where I came from. That's how I got, like, figuring it out, and that's what I wanted. Was because I was more curious than, like, interested in them. And then eventually I met some friends, and they explained some more stuff to me. I need to heal myself with some potions, I think. Increase my fever, of course, and be upset that I'm probably gonna not be able to heal anymore. Yeah, there's 4 of them. Where did they all come from? Oh, one of them actually has a different name. I think also one of them is an archer. Well, let's try and bait them into this log trap then. Did set off all the traps over here already, so I don't think I have any more healing potions either. Food doesn't work outside of or like in combat. I mean, Okay, apparently I didn't get all the traps. I don't know what just happened. Just an explosion. Is that door a trap? I'm very confused why that exploded. How strange. Although I don't think I can do this area right now, I just don't have the HP. Or the potions. Really wish I could figure out how to get this stupid thing out. Yeah, I have no idea what happened, Earl. Just boom, explosion, death. GG. I don't understand why or how. That door had to be rigged with an explosive, and the AI opened it and it blew us up. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to be going more that way then. I think this is the way I came from. I just want a more direct path. That's a deer. And now there's wolves nearby. Apparently I'm detected. Don't know by what. Yep, something detected me. Okay, it's just flat out wolves. You can see where they're at. Something wrecked that wolf over there. I don't... That wolf's very tanky too. It's not attacking me though, so I'm okay with this. There's a lot of bad things nearby apparently. Some of them seem like archers.
What? That's all you've got?
Yeah, it looks like there's probably a bandit camp right there. Let's keep running then. Don't really know what else I can do about them. Wow, just instantly killed me. Apparently there's a wolf behind me too. Yeah, like I said, this is the one major problem with this mod that I don't understand is why the fever system is even in it. Because I understand denying potion spam. I can respect that. But when you give me no way to heal it, I can't do anything. Especially when you have HP regenerated this slowly. Like only if you eat something too, I think. Yeah, we're going pretty far off where we actually wanted to go, but I know down that path there's bandits and wolves and stuff that I can't deal with. Tower is this? Just Cliff Watch Tower. It's a Myra thing over there. Maybe I could take the Myra over there. I guess we'll attempt that. Seems like the most logical way to go about it.
Hello. Good to hear. Where to?
I think it was Arlen border. Yeah, I don't think I'd be increasing my difficulty to master anytime soon with how absurd the healing is in this game. My chair's so squeaky. No, I have a security chest
Walk
here.
blessed, friend. Where are
I
you
will.
headed?
I'm headed over here, actually.
Yes. Oh, yes. You're the prodigy. I was expecting something else. I hope
What a
you're
jerk.
aware of what you're getting yourself into. Our novices trained for years for this trial. And as much as I respect the Grand Master, I think this is naive.
Naivete.
In other words, it will be dangerous. Be aware of that. How selfless of you, but as you wish. Then it seems I'm granted the extraordinary honor of exalting the first pathless in the history of the Order to a keeper. The others will scream for joy.
No, they won't. Scream in anger,
Give me the
maybe.
package the Grandmaster gave you, and say hello to your new comrades. I have to go prepare something.
What? Oh, hello. You're our unexpected addition, aren't you? The prodigy?
Need some oil. I need some oil.
It does, actually. I'm Kalia Sakaresh, by my path novice and aspirant to the first sigil. I've been told what you did in Old Rashengrad, that you saved the excavations and fought
for the
off
chair.
mercenaries all on
Gotcha.
your own. An
Second,
astonishing
yeah.
feat, truly.
I don't know if I have any, though.
You have my respect.
Or would even
for
fix
that.
it. I just need a new chair. That's like a couple hundred if I actually wanted to get a real gaming chair.
I know, but you tried. You know, I'm really curious as to what the mercenaries thought they were doing. Someone willing to attack the Holy Order is either extremely powerful or extremely naive.
Or a little column
Anyway,
A, a little
it's been an
column
honor
B.
to meet you in person. Let's talk later.
Acceptable. In case it crashes, we'll just save again.
I don't want to hear it. You're prattling. I don't want to hear it. Just shove off.
I don't like this guy.
You have to ask? This country is going downhill, and you are living proof of it, my friend. First, Neverme's wild mages are allowed to walk on the holy temple grounds as if it were some kind of brothel.
Maybe it is.
Then mercenaries are hired, and now you, an outlander, a pathless, are able to be initiated into the sigils of the Holy Order.
Hey, thanks for following, Earl.
We trained for years to stand here, and until now, I thought this country respected traditions.
All right, enough of the chatter. Come here.
Chit chat, chit chat.
Here. These potions will be necessary later, so be careful with them. Apart from that,
Can I cure
it's
my
still
fever?
a few miles to the ritual place. As you're all gifted with magic, the spores in the forest ahead will make you a little dizzy, but we won't stay for long.
Oh god, I can't.
Any
Except for getting
questions?
more headache.
Long story. Simply put, they come from a special kind of mushroom that has infested this forest, and staying near them worsens the arcanist's fever. So, in case you're thinking about exploring further, take some magical protection and some ambrosia with you. Good. Stay close to me.
Do we actually have any ambrosia or anything? Like, the problem is, I can't actually have the fever getting worse without far into it I already am. I have reading a
It's
vision.
too late for that now.
Korek would conquer the city. Instead, you will be ashamed.
How strange. It's a little odd.
So this is
Or my follower goal doesn't update even though I have it active. Odd.
I've read a lot about it, but never actually seen it.
Poor thing. My brothers and I have seen the border countless many times before. But I bet you know all about the Undercity's rat holes instead.
Going this way instead?
Get ready.
Okay. Ah, no, he just wanted to attack a chitin. Whatever it's called in this. A pus fetal, apparently.
I'm too old for this.
Do I have anything cool? No. Just my arrows. Ow. Random arcane fever.
Careful.
Get ready. I'm too old for this. Wait, do you see that?
Yes.
Yes,
It's a person.
man. What is he doing?
Who cares? He's probably just a traveler.
He
Probably
shouldn't
got red
be
fever.
here. No merchant in his right mind would voluntarily travel through the Whispering Forest. We'll go take a look at him. Stay ready.
I bet it's red fever. Red madness, whatever they're calling it.
She's with me now. Forever.
That's disturbing.
Kirosh.
What? You there? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
She's with me now. Forever.
Seems like red madness
What
to
are
me.
you, deaf? Identify yourself.
His eyes. Master, this is the
Yeah, I
red
was right.
madness.
Shit, of course. You will put away that pickaxe right now, my sir, and then get on your knees.
She wanted to leave. Don't you understand? She wanted to leave me. Just like that.
I can understand.
Disgusting.
She will stay.
Jesus, that's some powerful magic.
Just passed. Have you lost your mind?
I could ask you the same thing, damn it! Did you forget what Magister Yarrow did to the novices? This man could have attacked us at any moment.
Oh, really? Malphus protect us from your cunning. But did the thought ever cross your mind that one needs to understand a disease in order to heal it? And that some apothecary might have given their left hand for a living patient?
You're not being fair, Master. I was only pretending.
Like heck you did. You behaved like an idiot. And not for the first time. The other masters might ignore that fact due to your religious commitment and your bloodline. I get that. But if something like this ever happens again, you will be suspended from the rites and will spend the rest of your life polishing prayer banks in the sanctum. Do I make myself clear?
This game actually
He
has
really was trying to
character.
protect us, Master. Maybe.
Do I make myself clear?
You do, Master. And I beg your forgiveness for my offense.
Granted. Now let's push on. We will take care of the body after the ritual.
Unless it gets up and starts walking around like a skeleton.
Are you okay?
Just save it.
What's that read? Nothing important, apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from those mushrooms.
What?
I can actually tell him I had another vision.
Oh, did you now? So, what did you see? A horde of naked Scarag women charging towards us? Okay, look, you're very impressive and talented, I get it. But please, spare me this rubbish about vision. Tealor always had a fondness for those kind of things, but I'm not really one for all that.
How much you want to bet he dies?
Let's keep going.
That's what the vision was about, is he's gonna die some brutal way. I wouldn't be surprised. I wish my paths were this clear where I just don't run into bears and wolves all the time and get myself killed. It'd be a lot more convenient.
Here it is, the first foothold. This is where Malphas's vassals erected their first camp, so behave yourselves accordingly. You too, Prodigy.
I haven't done nothing. Oh. Game crashed, though. So that was interesting. Yep, I'm relaunching it now, though. So we'll see how long it takes this time. I'll just look at iFunny in the meantime. Memes. What is that? No. Some car meme that I don't care about. A Naruto thing. Harambe meme, because why not? Ah, man, this is gonna have to go through that whole walk again. I'm so sad. Don't even know why it crashed. I don't understand it. Because I understand why crashes happen when I install a lot of my own mods, because it happens when you have so many mods that scripts start conflicting or overrunning each other, but, like, this was tested pretty, like, you know what I mean? So I don't know why it has any kind of mod crashing problems. It's one of the more odd things. Now wait for it to actually load up, so the infinite loading screen goes away.
But it's too late for that now. Kolarek would have conquered the city. Instead, you will be ashamed.
I know it does suck. I just don't understand why it happens. It's happened twice or 3 times in this mod where I just got a random crash.
So this is the Whispering Forest. Fascinating.
Oh, accidentally scrolled down. I feel like my frame rates are a little bit off right now.
I've seen the border countless many times before. But I bet you know all about the Undercity's rat holes instead.
Yeah, so now we're gonna go this way and fight the one thing over here again. Not dropping any frames, am I? I'm just having massive frame rate lag on my end, and you guys can probably see that too. Oops.
I'm too old for this.
Might do it. Complete computer restart real quick. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the stream in my computer because it's throwing a fit with the frame rate. So I will be back in a little bit.